Greetings everyone. Today I'm going to do a crystal healing on you, and I just need to explain how this is going to work. So as you are looking at this, I would like you to imagine that this is representing your chakra system within your body. And I'm going to do a crystal healing over it, and as I'm working, I am hoping that you can feel wherever I am working in your chakra system and within your body. Okay, so I'd like you to let me know how this has worked afterwards. So we shall begin. I have loads and loads of crystals here. The koji chimes are on the windowsill blowing in the wind as we have another storm in the UK. I will be talking, but you probably won't see my face an awful lot, okay? But you will hear me. So first of all, I would like you to sit symmetrically so that the chi runs up and down your body fully, and so that all the meridians are working properly. So for that you need to sit symmetrically. It can be in lotus position or on a chair or lying down, whichever you prefer. Okay. So first of all, I'd like you to ground yourself by opening your feet and growing roots out of your body, down and down and down through the foundations of the building, through the rocks and the subsoil, and down, down and down through the earth, down to the crystal and mineral pools of the inner earth. And your roots will feed out and instinctively root themselves within the crystal pools of the earth, and they instinctively know what you are going to need. Okay, so you are now grounded, and you should now be feeling pretty solid. I'm actually going to place this tourmaline chunk at your feet now to keep you grounded and protected. It's a very protective stone. And then I would like you to take a deep breath in for the ground below you, holding the air in your lungs for a little while, and then breathing out any worries, any anxieties into the black obsidian which has come out from a volcano. So deep breath in now, and blow out onto the stone. Take another deep breath in for the sky above you, again holding the air in your lungs for a little while, and then blowing out any emotions that you don't wish to have anymore onto the black obsidian now. Another deep breath in for the seas surrounding these sacred lands. Again, holding the air in your lungs for a little while, and breathing out a last time onto the stone. Okay, thank you. And I shall go and put that on an amethyst geode to cleanse and clear. And then just settle down now whilst I get the tuning fork. These are giant crystalline tuning forks which are made of 100% clear quartz, which has been melted and heated and then moulded into a different shape. So this particular one will resonate with your heart chakra. It is that note, and it cleanses and clears as well as starts to repair. So I'm going to move that up your chakra line now, about 3 inches above your body, cleansing and clearing. Let the vibrations work on your body now. And these vibrate for a terribly long time. Okay. So now I'm just going to lift the vibration by spraying an aura spray of jasmine and honeysuckle from the Chalice Wells at Glastonbury Gardens. And you can buy these online if you wish, made from the Chalice Wells water from the Holy Goddess herself. And breathe out. So, I'm just going to give you these selenite wands to hold. So they are going to be placed there where your hands would be if you were on the table. So just imagine you're holding them now, and they are a very high vibration of angelic energy. And before we start, we are now going to call in the crystal healers and keepers of Lemuria and Atlantis. I'd like you to call your guides and helpers in, and I will call mine in, and I will ask that they work in unison with us all. Okay. Going to pop my hands on your shoulders just to link in with the energies. And as you can probably see, there are a lot more chakra stones on the table as usual. That is because I am working on some of the ethereal New Age chakras, such as the Soul Star and the Earth Star. This would be the Soul Star, about 6 inches above your head. And this would be the causal, which is about 4 inches behind your head, in between the soul star and the third eye, probably left just below actually your crown. So this is the soul star, which is apophyllite. This is your crown, which is amethyst. Peacock ore at your third eye. Blue calcite at your throat. Green fluorite at your heart. Orange calcite at your solar. And this is the only thing that is not a complete crystal. This is at your sacral, which is at the water center of your body. And this is actually a fossilized sea urchin. But I've used it because it's a water creature. It is over 65 million years old. So it would have been around at the time, possibly of Lemuria, we are not sure. And a piece of red jasper at your base. And as I said, at your Earth Star chakra, which is 6 inches below your feet, we have this protective and grounding black tourmaline. Okay, now, I'd like you to settle down now. And I'm going to clear your chakras and work on each one, moving up your system. Okay. So I ask the pendulum, does this chakra need healing? And it says yes. The next question I will ask is, is this chakra overactive? Yes. Does this need balancing? Yes. Okay. So first of all, I am going to use a smoky quartz point to double terminated, as it has 2 points on it. And I'm now going to take out that negative energy. So the root chakra is your survival center. So it is where you worry about your job, your bills, your home. I'm just taking that off now. Feel your worries dropping away. Don't worry about things, just live them. Try and live in today and not the next week or the next month. You cannot worry or change things by worrying. It just adds stress onto your body. So it may be that you have an actual underactive base chakra. So you may find it hard to go to the toilet. It may take you a long time. That would be an underactive base. So if that's the case, then you need to watch your diet. Remember, your body is a temple. Pure foods, lots of roughage, lots of water as well. Blessing your water before you drink it will help get rid of the fluoride that they put in to dumb down your brain. Even though I'm not a conspiracy theorist, apparently that is what is happening. So we'll just clear that now. Cleansing and clearing, taking away any residue now. So I'm going to ask, is this cleansed now? Yes. Does it need reactivating? Yes. Okay. So So for that, I am literally going to use my hand chakras, turn this chakra now, send healing to it. So I'm just going to show you this so that you can look at it and absorb the red into your body, imagining that deep red and brown chakra, your connection, your root to the earth. Feel those beautiful reds and browns and blacks, and the light. Imagine a ruby shining. I don't have a ruby to show you, but imagine that when it's cleansed and flooded with light, as I am now doing with my hand. So I'm going to now flood you with light with this hand, vibrant white light, and you may be able to feel your guides and angels, or the Lemurian and Atlantis crystal healers working in your body now. So I'm also going to use a clear quartz point to direct energy in. And the trick is with crystal points, we could have used this same point to take negative energy out, but because I have the black one here, I'm using this to flood energy in, and the trick is to leave the crystal clear point pointing inwards to your chakra longer than this took things out. So it's replacing the energy there now as we move on to the second chakra. This is your emotional center. This is where you worry as well. Does this center need healing? Is it underactive? No, it is overactive. Yes. Is it blocked? No. Okay. So we're going to do the same sort of thing. I'm going to send healing to you, and using the black smoky quartz point to take negative energy out, cleansing, clearing and shifting. You may feel your guides working at your sacral chakra, which is about 3 fingers width below your belly button. Lose that worry, lose that emotional hurt. If you have just finished a relationship which is hurting a lot, know that in time things will change and you will find someone when the time is right. You will find someone who is compatible to you. But make sure that you love yourself and that you don't procrastinate against things. And what if I did this? What if I did that? Forget it. The time is gone. It is time to move on and look to the future. And as I said, live for today. Has this cleared now? No, we need to do a lot more work. So I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to do something called psychic surgery now. And to make my hands, actually I'm going to use a crystal, a blue kyanite knife that I have. So I will cut through your aura. You may feel that in your body now. Beautiful high vibration, another angelic stone, and this is a sodalite wand with copper. So I've cut that. I'm now going to move the sides apart, and I'm going to reach in and just take, yep, I can feel all that sticky negative chi that has become stuck and turned into plasma. And I'm going to reach in, take that out. It feels like molasses, sticky honey. It's gloop. Blowing violet flame energy now, which transmutes negative energy into positive energy. I will be releasing a video on this later in the month. Reaching again. And the last time. I'm now going to reach into you just in case we haven't got it all out. Give me all your hurt and pain. And the last lot. So we use the pendulum again to ask, has this been cleared now? Yes, okay. So I have a different wand for this, just in case that one's not finished yet, and that's going to clear quartz, tumbled wand. And that is going to direct positive energy, light energy into your sacral chakras. And now we are going to move up to the solar plexus with the orange calcite. Beautiful orange calcite, very cleansing and very energy boosting. So if you are tired, that means your solar plexus is underactive. Does this need healing? Yes. Is this chakra overactive? No. If it was overactive, you would have been too full of energy, probably annoyed your friends and family. But most of us have underactive chakras. Is this correct, pendulum? Yes. Okay. That means that our confidence has been knocked over time. Those people that said you weren't good enough, forget it. Okay, so I'm going to use a different point now. Different black obsidian to the one you blew in, but it has a point, so I'm going to use it in the same way, cleansing and clearing and shifting all of that negative energy, those dents in your confidence away from you. I'm just going to leave that there for a minute whilst I send a bit of healing to you. And I'm actually also working with something called crystal Reiki, which has not been released to the public yet. I'm testing it out for a friend who has dreamed of the symbols for this. And I'm now going to send you the balancing symbol, yin and yang symbol. To balance that chakra. Is this chakra clear? Yes. Wow, that was very quick. Fantastic. So I'm now going to take that off. Check that this one is corrected. Is this one okay now? Yes. Okay. So I cleanse this with white Reiki light. And now I direct energy, positive white light and energy into this solar plexus. You may feel that moving that energy center and helping it to spin at the correct speed. Chakras are wheels of light, and they are wheels within wheels. So there is one central wheel, and within that 4 or 5 smaller vortexes. So just feel that now at your solar plexus with the light and the love of the Lemurians and the Atlantis crystal healers who still work with us light workers today, helping us get back to a more natural vibration and help us with the impurities of the pollutions of this world. So I'm going to pop that there now, just to keep working. Is this okay, guides? Is this going to work? Yes, okay. So next we will move up to your heart chakras. And now we all have problems with our heart chakras. We've all been hurt in the past, and we have all hurt other people. And it works both ways. You will still be hurt if you ended a relationship. We have beautiful green and purple fluorite for this. It's more green in this one. Nice raw chunks is what I prefer to work with, because I can feel them then, and you may be able to too. I'm just going to pop that there at your heart center now. Can I remove this black tourmaline now? Yes, okay. So, the black tourmaline again. I'm going to clear all of that heartache away. Recognize it and let go of it. Time to move on. So you've been hurt, we've all been hurt. Pick yourself up and start again. Know that that person left your life so that someone who is a better fit for you can move in. Now it may be that you are grieving for someone who has passed over, or even a pet. I recognise that pets are very close to us indeed. It is natural to grieve, unless it lasts too long. It will always be with you, but it will lessen over time. And know that if you keep grieving, keep arguing over wills and money and things like that, that the soul of the deceased will not be able to move on, because they will be worried for you. They want you to live your life happily. So send them love and send blessings to yourself, and try and lift out of it. Especially if you have an overactive heart chakra, which means you are terribly upset all the time. If you have an underactive heart chakra, it may mean that you have shut yourself down because you don't want to be hurt. That is not so good for you either, because you are here to experience the connections, and to repair the karmic debts with your soul group. So I'm just going to leave that there for a minute. Has this finished? Yes, okay. So I'm going to use this crystal wand to direct energy in. Lightworkers of Lemuria and Atlantis, and even your angels can help here. You each have a guardian angel. You may have a few. But the angel for the heart is known by Chumael, and he will help you with your heart, or even the hearts of people close to you if they need it. I'm just going to ask it if I need to reach in and do some psychic surgery, because my intuition is telling me I do. Yes, my pendulum swings round when it says yes. So again, I am going to use the kyanite wand to cut into your auric field. And reach in ever so gently with my light hands and pull out any stuck plasma. Give me all those hurts, recognize it and move on. Okay. And I'm actually going to place a rhodocrystalline heart on top of this chakra now. Take that away because that's finished, and close you up. Seal you with gold and flood you with light blue energy, because we always fill in a void. Has this chakra finished now? Okay, thank you. So now we move up to the throat center, which is the blue calcite. And again, you're all going to have different issues, so I will talk about an underactive throat and an overactive throat. If your throat is underactive, then it means you are not speaking your truth and you are not talking up for yourself. This is my problem. I suffer like this. It may be that some of them are blocked, so in a minute we will use the double terminated Lemurian quartz. In fact, it's a triple terminated one because there is a phantom inside it. We will use that in a minute to unblock your throat. So I'm just going to feel that tickling around your throat and open it. We have a lot of blockages in our throat. This is the center of your past and future lives, where you can access the Akashic records. If you have an overactive throat, then you probably talk too much. You probably say things before you think and hurt other people's feelings. If you have an underactive throat, you may suffer from an underactive thyroid, which may make you tired all the time. And I'm not exactly sure what an overactive thyroid does. It might give you problems with your weight. If you can't shift that weight for some reason, ask your doctor to check your thyroid out. Okay. Is this okay now? Yes, okay, so we are going to use the Lemurian quartz. And how you work with a Lemurian quartz is there are lines across it. Yes, you might be able to see that now with the lights. And you hold your hands on the ridges and angle it in. So you are getting a double whammy of Lemurian energies. Now these quartz were hidden, it is said, by the Lemurian crystal keepers for us to find in this day and age and work with on the earth plane. So this is now downloading information to you. Accept it into your subconscious. Say that now. I accept this into my subconscious to filter out and work with me and give me wisdom in today's life. May be able to see the phantom in it as I turn it now. Okay. So I'm going to do this at the chakra. Sending energy to you, healing. I am a transmitter, so I'm like an aerial. The healing does not come from me. The healing comes from the earth energy of the crystals, the Atlanteans, the Lemurians, who work through me. And it is quite exhausting, some of this. I will probably sit down and relax after this. It's very early in the morning as I record this, so this should set your day for you. Okay, so we're just going to leave the clear quartz there, filling up that void that I'll just check with the crystal. Is this okay? Yes, okay. Right. So now we are going to move up to the third eye chakra, and here is a very beautiful piece of peacock ore. It is quite new. I ordered it from my crystal supplierist, good friend and fellow teacher who I work with at crystalearth.co.uk. Chris and Julia run them, and they chose the calcite, the Lemurian, and this especially for me, and the apophyllite. So this is all the colours of the third eye with the gold ore in the middle. And for that we are going to also use the Lemurian. So is this an underactive chakra? No, it's overactive, it's telling me on most of you people. Okay, so if it is overactive, maybe some of you are seeing spirits and ghosts and things that maybe scare you a little bit. Okay, you need to try and get past the ethereal level and into the celestial level. So we are going to work on that now. So I'm actually going to call the dragons in for this. I work with oceanic dragons, which use crystal energy, and land dragons with Reiki Sacrum, and they are now going to blow to clear things, as well as me using this. And it is said that blockages and veils have been put around our third eyes to stop us seeing. So if you are seeing these things that are in these spirits that have not moved on or are coming back in visitation, and you do not want to see them, then you need to set some boundaries for yourself. You need to call in your angels and guides, and ask them to act as gatekeepers to shield you from the things that you no longer wish to see. And I will also say that be careful what you wish for. Oh, I want to see with my third eye. Well, half of the stuff you won't want to see with your third eye. I have struggled with this as well, because I wished to see for years. I still wish to see to some extent. But you do. You see the road crashes. You see the things that you don't want to see as you're driving along the motorway if you are too open. So we are going to calm that down. And for that, I'm going to use a milky quartz. I haven't got my hematite close to hand, so this is going to have to do. I'm also going to calm anyone's throat down, because I forgot to do that, with this piece of fossilized star coral. This is very good for throats. Cooling and cold and of sea energy. Okay. Okay, so we're also going to use the Lemurian at your third eye, again holding the ridges, downloading information to be used at an appropriate time, to try and get past seeing the heebie-jeebies and seeing the beautiful ascended masters, the beautiful angels, the beautiful celestial unicorns, dragons, griffins, all those wonderful creatures that are thought of because they actually exist in a different vibrational level. So I'm going to send that to you now. And place the wand there. Just keep sending energy just while I work on your third eye here. Removing any blockages. And that's going so delight. It's going to make things clearer for you if you need it. And pop that there against that stone as well. Is this okay? Yes, okay. So now we're going to work on the causal chakra, and this is about 4 inches behind your head. And for this I am going to use an Angelic quartz point from Brazil, another brand new crystal. It is said to have angel wings inside. I'm not going to do too much on this. I'm just going to clear it quickly and let this amazing quartz point send the energy to you. Okay. Again, is this overactive? No, everyone's is underactive. Okay, so we clear the residue from around it. Now I'm going to do the same to yours, and I'm just going to reach behind you and do that now, so you can feel that. And I'm just channeling the energy from the stone to you as well. Is this okay now? Yes, okay. So again, we use the Lemurian. So I'm just going to reach behind you now and direct energy into you. Jane, I'm channeling from that between you and the screen and the table, working in unison with your body's energy, guides, helpers, and the crystal keepers and healers of Lemuria and Atlantis, with help from the angels and now the oceanic dragons. Are these clear now and balanced? Yes, okay. Is this balanced? Yes, okay. And is this balanced? Yes, okay, we are doing well. So now we work on the crown center. Does this need healing with everyone? It's saying no, and the reason it is saying no for that is because we have now worked on these chakras, so we've repaired all of these. So this one doesn't need any work done. Well done. Well done. Okay, so for the last one I'm working on is the soul star, and this, I have been after a piece of this for ages. Thank you, Chris and Julie. This is apophyllite. I feel that this is the highest vibrational stone, and this one has 10 points on it, so, and it's like a mirror. When I first saw this, I actually had my eyes closed and it was flashing through my eyes. This will get you in touch with the angels and the ascended masters, and this particular piece has come from the Himalayas, which is an area very close to my heart, because I do a lot of Tibetan work. You haven't seen any of it yet, but Tibet has always been my first love. That particular Buddhism mixed with the natural nature Bon religion. So it's very unique. Okay, so your soul star, it's like your antenna. Does everyone's soul star need clearing? Yes, okay. So for that, I'm actually not going to use the smoky quartz. I feel that that would be too tough. I'm going to use the clear quartz. So I'm going to work on clearing this with the back end. Clearing the negative energy and the blockages. Clearing the doubt. Clearing anything that has been placed there in past life that stops us being the complete person and getting the messages and downloads from the divine light, all those celestial beings, cleansing, clearing and shifting. Let's do that on you now. So again, I'm using the back end, and this is about 6 inches above your head. So I will do that with the crystal above you now, whilst I am channeling between the stone on the couch and you. Is that enough clearing? Yes. Okay, so again we are going to is this okay now to move? Yes. Okay, so we'll use the Lemurian again because it's very lightworker-ish. So again I will direct energy into this. Being careful not to drop the crystal on your head because it is very heavy, this one. Download any information and wisdom that these people need to help them with their work. And remember, we use quartz in watches, in radios, MRI scans. Those logical people are actually working with crystal points. Okay, this is going to go to you now. And this particular chakra I'm working on is about 6 inches above your head. So I am now lifting that up, holding the downloads, the bars across, and sending you energy into your soul star. Now whilst I'm here, I'm actually going to work on the stellar gateway, which is your real opening point. That is about 1 foot above your head. But I do not have room on the table to place it. So I'm just going to lift the Lemurian now up about 1 foot above your head, and I'm going to clear it with the back end. So I'm going to use this as the whole tool. So I'm clearing now, steadying you with earth energy of the crystals, and I'm spiraling up now, the negative energy out, the blockages. This is the chakra that opens on priests and our holy ones. I have known mediums who have been in holy masses and other temples who can see that at the holiest part, the stellar gateway will open up and light will flood through from them. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around now. Remember those 2 points and send that into you. Just feel the powers of the stones. Just going to ask the pendulum, is everyone's stellar gateway cleansed and cleared and reactivated? And the pendulum is now saying yes. Okay. Okay, so just a couple more things now. So I'm actually going to use this wand to run down your chakra system and just align everything. So I'm just running that down. You now watch and feel it in your body as I'm doing this. I need you to give me those 2 pieces of selenite. And I'm now going to get the yin and yang stones and run them down your body. just to rebalance any knee ache, any joint aches that you have. We've already used the symbol on you earlier, and I'm finding with clients that this is actually taking the pain away. So if you have knee problems, I'm going to go down both knees, one leg and two legs. And I'm now going to run down you on the screen. Rebalance, rebalance, rebalance. Breathe out. And let's just check our work, because as I've told you many times before, when we change one chakra, we might kick another one out. So I always start at the bottom, but angelic people may start at the top. Is this chakra okay? Yes. Is this chakra now okay? Yes. Is this chakra 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 okay? Yes. And is this chakra okay? Yes. Okay, well done. You are balanced, rejigged, and sorted out. So I am now, when I leave here, all of these stones that have been used today will be put into an amethyst geode and cleansed for 12 hours. And now I need to ground you before you go off. So I'm going to place my hands on your shoulders. Feel the weight of my hands on your shoulders. I'm going to dry brush you. Okay, send the roots out of your feet. Send the roots out of your feet and down through the floor. And send them down and down and down to the very center, to the very core of the earth, where they've wrapped themselves around a giant crystal, keeping you tight to Mother Earth. And now I will stop the flow. And I will thank you for watching, and bless you and your families, and hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.